Well, here we are, the most historic shrine in Kamakura. This is Sukurakai Hakimagu. Sukuraka Hachimangu. Wow, I've seen a lot of shrines and temples since I came to Japan, but this one takes the cake. You could say the shrine symbolizes the center of Japan's power 800 years ago. Ah, now that you mention it, you said something like that before. That's right. Shall I continue my explanation from earlier? The capital of Japan since the 8th century was Kyoto, but Japan wasn't fully unified at that time. The East in particular, the region beyond what is known as Tokyo, was unsettled territory. There were places the emperor's control could not reach. The shogun was there trying to bring these regions under control. A bit like Caesar's Gallic campaign? Yes, but Caesar was the unquestioning ruler at the time. And the Japanese shogun was just appointed by the emperor. Right? That's right, but 800 years ago, the appointed shogun, Minamoto no Yoritomo, amassed enough power that he effectively was the ruler. In other words, while the capital of Japan at the time was in Kyoto, the real center of power was here in Kamakura. That's right. By the way, the central area under the control of the shogun's government was called the Bakufu. The kanji was used to write Bakufu refers to the center, fu, of the camp, Baku. It's called that because long ago the shogun would conduct politics in his camp of trusted men during wartime. Bakufu. That's right. So the era when the Bakufu was in Kamakura was known as the Kamakura period. Ah, so then the era when the Bakufu was in Tokyo was called... Yes, the Edo period. I see. That makes a lot of sense. I sure learn a lot when I'm out with Makoto. So, about the Sukurakai Hamichiku. The clan that made up the Kamichipitada would pray for victory at the shrine. Its roots go back to almost 1,000 years. 1,000 years? That's right. Speaking of which, there used to be a large ginkgo tree on the way up to the steps to the main hall. It was such a large tree that they say it was over 1,000 years old. It's been looked at for so long as a symbol of the shrine, but it sounds like something happened. Yes, not long ago a strong wind blew it over. Wind? That's a shame. It is, but a bud from that fallen tree was transplanted nearby. It's recently begun to sprout. It's making new sprouts after 1,000 years? Yep. Wow, trees really are long-lived. Many Japanese temples and shrines have these old trees where a god resides. They're called Shinboku, sacred trees. I think it's possible that a god really did inhabit that large ginkgo tree. A god, huh? The Japanese belief that gods reside in objects and nature sure is different from our religious views. Or for some of us, they don't even believe in religion. But it's still pretty fascinating. This calls for a wow! That's it! Hey, as long as we're here, would you like to pull an old Mikuchi? Omikuchi? Omikuchi are things you can buy at shrines and temples. They're strips of paper that will determine your look for the year. You pull them out randomly and they'll tell you about your look in all kinds of things, like love and academics. In other words, it's like fortune telling? Maybe, because people do want to see more good results written on the paper they pull. But more than fortune telling, I think it's closer to a test of luck. A test of luck, huh? So, how do we do it? Different shrines have different methods. Some you pull a stick from a wooden box and choose the paper with the number written on the stick. And in some, you pull out a photo piece of paper directly from the box. Ah, that's right. The even has a vending machine for them. Vending machine? That's so Japan. There's a vending machine empire. Rule number 849. If it exists, Japan has a vending machine for it. But that feels sort of trite to me. There, if you pay the Miko at the teller window over there, you can pull a fortune. I see. Then let's give it a try. I wonder if the Miko is called Reimu. As long as we're here, I guess I will too. So, what is the result? Uh, that's great! It's a daikichi. Daikichi? Yes, in Japan, good things are called kichi, bad things are called kyo. The look we're in on your omiguchi are intervals between kichi and kyo. Daikichi means big kichi. It's the best look you can get. I see. That's great, Makoto. Yes, now let's see. Everything will go well for you. Tests, favorable, relationships. What's wrong, Makoto? Nothing, it's just the look I got in the relationships. Relationships? Is that like look and love? Yes. What's written there? You want to know? Yeah. It says the love of my life is close at hand. Huh? Close at hand, does that mean? Just kidding. It really says you have yet to meet the love of your life. Ah, I see. Yet to meet. That means I'm not the love of her life? Anyway, give me a look at your sure, let's see. How's my look? How is it? This is... what is it? What's wrong? Sorry, the language is a little complicated, so I can't read it. Oh, come on. You made me think something terrible was written on the... Sorry. Would you read it for me, Makoto? Sure. Hand it over. Here. What's this? This is... What is it? Kyo. Which means... It's not very good. I see. But it's the best of the Kyo option, so it's not that bad. Anyway, let's see what's written. Desires you can achieve with a low work. Residence anywhere will be in your favor. See, it's not as bad as all that, right? Yeah, maybe not, but that's it. What about love? Love? Sure, my look and love is written on there, right? Yes, look and love is, what? It will cool with distance. Huh? So, they're all still good results in the end. I guess that's true. Though I don't know what the last one was supposed to mean. Even if you get bad results in your omikichu... Here, do you see the strips of paper tied around here? If you type the omikichu that pulled, they say you can leave the bad parts of your fortune here at the shrine when you go home. Leave the bad parts? Does that mean all those people left their bad luck here? Don't worry, I'm sure the gods will exorcise all the bad spirits. I see. That makes sense. Then I better hurry. Wait, one last thing! When you tie your own... Makuchi, you should use your non-dominant hand. If you prove that you can override some difficulties, it will turn bad luck to good. What if you have it extras? I see. Use my non-dominant hand, huh? Got it. Then I'll follow suit. Huh? But I thought you got a Daichi Kichi mode to Makoto. Yes, but there's part of my luck I didn't like, so I'm still going to tie it. That pawn part? Could it be... Well, I'd better tie mine too. Let's see, my non-dominant hand. This looks about... It's quite hard, isn't it? That's what she said. Yeah. Just a little more. There! Ha! Huh? Yeah! Look out! Are you okay? Yeah. I see. That's good. Thank you. Sure, no problem. Makoto. Oh, I forgot! The Omeguchi! I have to tie it, right? That's right. Whew. How was it? Is it tied tight? Yeah, thought my hand might give out halfway, but I got it on there. But that was definitely overcoming difficulties, so I'm sure it'll change my fortune. That's right. I hope it will too. Huh? Anyway, let's move on. Sure. We only touched for a moment, but my heart was beating so fast. There's no mistaking it. I definitely... Me and Makoto sitting in the tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. First the entry fee. There. Whoa, it's so big! That's what she said! That slaps me on the knee. Are you shocked? Oh god. Of course I am, look at that! I've never seen such a huge Buddha before. The temple is called the Kotaku Inn, but it's more famous known as the shrine that holds the Kamakura Daibustu. That's true, but it's just so big. Nah, we get it. I'm fast. Just move along, people. Really has an overwhelming presence. Are you trying to say? I can't do a guru voice. I can't do guru from Dragon Ball Z Abridged because my voice has gone a bit. No. Why are you saying I'm fat? No one knows exactly how long the Kyoko Inn has been around. Kotaku. I know that word because Kotaku website. But we found written references to the Daibushi as early as the 13th century, so we think the temple must have been here then too. 13th century, so it was created almost 800 years ago during the Kamakura period. That's about right. By the way, it seems the Daibushi of that time was made out of wood. Construction on this bronze version had begun in the middle of the 13th century, but we have no record saying when it was completed. Sounds like there were a lot of mysteries around the temple and the Daibushi both. Honestly, it sounds like Japan's just one big mystery. No wonder you got that Go Sick game. In fact, why wasn't the Go Sick game based in Japan? Oh, not game. Anime. That solves so many mysteries. Yes. But it's mysterious that something built in that era could survive until the present day, too. It is. But they say that this Daibushi was golden in the old days. Gold? Yes. The form was covered in gold leaves. Some remnants still remain around the cheeks. A huge Buddha coated in gold. It must have been an amazing sight. Between this and Kinkakuji in Kyoto, it really must have felt like Japan, the land of gold. That's right, the Daibushi is hollow, so you can go inside. Do you want to? To go inside? Seems like we should as long as we're here. How did it feel to be inside the Daibutsu? Well, to be honest, I don't swing that way, so yeah. It was completely hollow. Anyway, shall we move on to the next location? The next... does that mean we're going to ride the train we took here to Kamakura again? Yes, I think so. Why? Nothing, it's just I had a dim atmosphere from the train we've ridden in Tokyo before, you know? I think it's interesting. I see. See what? The whole time we were here on that train, you were looking outside and didn't say a word, you know? Yeah, well, I was just being curious, and you were watching me the whole time we were on the train, so? Yeah, I was. Why were you doing that? Well, What? It's just, you were watching the scenery pass by so eagerly, you were like a child. A child? Well, I guess I was just getting my hopes up. We can't help it. That train is named the Enodet. It has a lot of fans in Japan too. There we go. The Enodet. Yeah, its proper name is the Enoshima Densetsu, the Enoshima Electric Railway, but pretty sure it's to I can't fucking speak Japanese words, I swear to God. It follows the coastline from Kamakura Station and goes through 15 stations on its way to Fujisawa Station. Going one way takes just under an hour. You know, I wonder how many people are going to be really pissed at me for not being able to pronounce these words. They're going to be like, oh my god, you are totally not an otaku. You totally don't know anything about Japan, you know? You don't know anything about these languages and such. Oh my god. Just stop. Stop it now. It first began operating around 100 years ago. They say it began life as a streetcar, but it was later converted to a regular train. So its range is short for a normal train, and it has a charming appearance, and the scenery from windows is unique. That's why it has a lot of fans. There are many dramas, manga, and even games that use the Endo Den as a setting point. Really? Wow, but I think I know how they feel. The scenery really is different from the trains I've ridden before. That's right. I think you referred to a childlike state. Nah. But you'll catch an interesting view from the windows. Really? How do you mean? Well, I think you'll see when we get on. Sure, then let's go right now, right away. Oh, my, you really are like a child. Did I find that part of you? Makoto, hurry up and let's go. Okay. First killing me a bit. Actually, it's killing me quite a bit. Yeah, it's taking off. The Endo Den, huh? I wonder where it could be taking us now. Huh? No way, is this the place? Were you shocked? Yeah, I never thought we'd run right through the town itself. It was so close, I think I could have opened the windows and touched the wall of the house. But there are more surprises coming, just a minute. Just a minute? What's it gonna be this time? Look! Huh? That's amazing. The moment we passed out of the houses, the view suddenly widened. And we're riding along the beach. See? Isn't it amazing? Well, it did begin as a streetcar. Yeah, going from such a narrow area to a wide ocean just makes it more exhilarating. You can smell the salt air. You can do that around the shrine or the I'm not even going to try to pronounce these things anymore. The train will be running along the coast for a while, so you can enjoy it to your heart's content. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that delay, I just got food there. Okay. So now I'm going to be doing this and eating. Well, here we are. This is our final stop. Ah, god damn it. Enoshima. Enoshima. This area is known as Shonan. It's a famous resort for the Tokyo area. During summer, it's filled with people enjoying the surf. Enoshima has always been a popular sightseeing spot and a headquarters for marine sports. It's a theater of a lot of classic art and literature. Such as? Hey, can I ask you something? What is it? After we got off the station, you've been walking this whole artificial path to Enoshima. That's a very good point. The path we're walking was built because originally the road to Enoshima would disappear during high tide. Noshima in Enoshima is Japanese for island. As the name suggests, it's an island. That's what I thought. It's like the Mount St. Michel of Japan. Wow, that's amazing. Huh? Mount St. Michel is just like that. Enoshima and Mount St. Michel really are similar. Enoshima is the bigger part of the two, but their origins are very close. Enoshima goes back to the end of the 7th century, whereas Mount St. Michel goes to the beginning of the 8th even. Just as Mount St. Michel was used as an abbey, Enoshima was famous as a strict institute for Montessori discipline. Wow, so it really is a lot like the Mont St. Michel. I just realized I just butchered Japanese and French in one sentence. Go me! I even took French in school. And nowadays are both beloved sightseeing spots for many people. That's true. Anyway, as long as we're here, shall we have a look around the island? Yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Let's see the Enoshima Shrine, then go to the top of the observation point. There's a lot of nature and a lot of shrines and souvenir shops. Enoshima's a really nice place. Well, it's getting dark now, so we better... Wait. Huh? There's one last place I'd like to take you to. One last place? Yes. This way. Come on, Makoto. Where could a side road like this possibly lead us?